Mac keynote in Macworld 2009. I have to say, I really thought Phil Schiller did a phenomenal job in his presentation. I know it was a little bit more serious and a little bit more dry. I finally, but of course, I didn't expect that Apple would have any major huge announcements at Macworld, simply because it is the last one. As for excitement, I didn't find the Macworld like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, things are going to be so wonderful. But what I did have to say is iWork 09 really is phenomenal. In fact, I've decided that at a later date when I can, I'm going to actually purchase it because I really love the stuff that they did with iMovie. I think iMovie was very well presented and as well re-engineered in a way that I think should be, and so I say kudos to the engineering team that created iMovie 09, and so I wanted to say that. Also, I find GarageBand with the lessons phenomenal. Just another reason to buy a Mac as far as I'm concerned. What else to say? iWork. They've really updated iWork. In fact, I'm downloading a trial version as I'm recording this video. I want to test it out and see how well I like it, because if I really like it, that will be another thing that I will work. I have used Microsoft Word, or Microsoft Office, excuse me, for Mac, the 2004 edition. Yeah, it's good. If you're used to Microsoft Office and all that fun stuff, then yes, absolutely. I would say it's good, but I found OpenOffice, which is kind of like a Microsoft Works for the Mac now, and I know it's done by Sun Microsystems, which is a great company as well. So I have to say, really excited about iMovie 09. I think it's going to be great. The new feature in iMovie, or sorry, not iMovie, iPhoto 09 is even great. I love the Faceless feature. I think it's great. And the fact that I have a Facebook account, and the ability to be able to take my photos from iPhoto and upload them to Flickr and Facebook, A plus on that, total A plus on that. So that's really cool. And the slideshow feature in iMovie 09, phenomenal. Really looking forward to that. Along with the travel map situation that you can go from point A to point B like they do in a lot of movies and stuff. That's great, and that's extended into iMovie. Really, really, really enjoyed that. iMovie, of course, awesome. iPhoto, awesome. Really am really impressed, and I'm really thrilled with the whole idea of being able to learn musical instruments using GarageBand and having some of the artists actually teach you how to play some of those songs. How cool is that? That is cool. Like, yes, you have to pay $4.99, which is like almost $5 per lesson, but how cool is that? The ability to have Sting or whatever great artist that you like teach you how to play one of their songs within your iMovie, and you actually own the thing. That's really cool. Next thing I wanted to say about Macworld, I have to say the iTunes with the whole DRM thing, not really that big a deal for me personally, um, but really great because it's about time that you purchased music from the iTunes store and were able to um, own the music and own the rights so that you can play it on different computers or share them if you're in a situation where you're living with your family or your friends and whatever, and they happen to have iTunes and you have a song that they like, and you can share and swap that without worrying about legal implications. That's a great maneuver. Um, I'm glad to see that the iTunes store has surpassed Walmart. Of course, we all knew that um, in terms of music distributors in the United States. Excuse me. Sorry, just a bit tired. Excuse me there. Um, so that's really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the time when Apple has their own in-house events. I think they're going to be really cool um, and really interesting. So I'm really thrilled about that. Um, Overall, it was a great show. I didn't expect Apple to have all these great new fabulous products in tune. So watching the keynote was wonderful, and I may forget some things because I didn't really write down sort of all the notes that I wanted to say. 17-inch MacBook Pro. We knew it was coming, and tons of people have said that, but yes, I knew it was gonna come because you cannot not unify the line like that, and that's just not the way Apple does things. So I knew it was gonna come. I was thinking it might be a special event um, to do themselves in the in-house, but boy, I was wrong. All my predictions totally dead off, and that's okay because uh, sometimes it's really cool to sit back and make some far out predictions because you never know, it might be something that might come down the line or whatever, and or it may not, but it's really cool that I was off there. Certainly the 17-inch MacBook, what I'm really the most impressed about is, believe it or not, the battery life. um, I used to own a PowerBook 520 and it didn't have nearly that long of a battery life, so that was really cool. And as well, I used to have the original iBook, and no way did it have that kind of a battery life. um, 8 hours of battery life is incredibly long. I can imagine you're sitting, that's basically a full work day, okay, at an office, that you are able to use your computer without having to charge it. That I can see the usefulness in an office setting where that can come into play. So really enthused about that. Looking for that. I'm going to end this video right now. Anyhow, we'll see you at the next time.